Hey, in a second, I'm going to show you how to actually sign a new model to your agency in 60 seconds. Now, I've seen a shitload of other videos like this on YouTube claiming to be able to do the same thing, but I'm not sure whether it's because these guys have never actually done it themselves or whether they're trying to apply a framework from a totally different business model to OnlyFans management. And I don't know. Either way, it just looks like it's putting one obstacle after another. They're trying to get the girl on a Zoom meeting. They're trying to get them on a call. They're trying to book a date in a calendar. Look, it looks very professional, and I'm glad you feel like a pro, but it's just making life harder for yourself. And I feel like you guys watching this at home are trying to follow the wrong thing, and it's just making your life harder. So I'm going to show you how to actually sign up a girl in 60 seconds, and I'm going to give you the exact script that I use to do it. All right, so first thing you're going to want to do is upload a contract to Google Docs. If you don't have a contract already, then you can get one on my school community, Spicy Link. So you'll go to school, search for Spicy Links, you'll join, it's completely free, and then you go to the classroom, and in the classroom, there's a contract template there, also completely free. Then you'll download that, and then you'll fill it out with your agency details, whatever, you'll sign it just to pre-fill as much as you can, and then you're going to upload it to Google Docs. Now, you'll leave that window open and save it for later. Now, the platform you're going to be approaching these girls on is going to be Instagram, but you're going to be finding them using other platforms, which I'll show you in a sec. So the Instagram you're going to want to use, I recommend it be your personal Instagram, not a business, not an agency Instagram, your personal Instagram. Looks more approachable, looks more friendly, looks less spammy. So you'll also want to social proof your personal Instagram because at the same time, you've got to make it look like you know what you're talking about as well. So you'll have to upload some screenshots of OnlyFans revenue, OnlyFans earning statistics. Now, if you're new to this, you obviously won't have that, but you can find fake OnlyFans earning statistics. I also show how to do this, where to find them in another YouTube video. Search for Facebook, I don't know, Bjorn, OnlyFans, social proof, whatever, you'll find it. And then you're going to upload these to your Insta via stories, save them as highlights. And then you're going to upload about 15 posts just showing you doing day-to-day life, you looking like a pro, and also upload some posts which are tips, like OnlyFans tips. Because the point is, you want to make it look like you know your shit. So that if the girl decides to have a snoop, then she'll go, he knows what he's doing, all right? So that's the first thing. Now, to find a girl, you can use a few different websites. I've got a few loaded up here. So one's Australian OnlyFans. We've got Fans Metrics, Hubite. I've never used this one. I don't know. Secret Fans. I'm guessing they'll all work the same way. I only know of a couple that I used to use, but now I've discovered them all since then. So I'm assuming they'll work the same way. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to type in a town or a city, and then that's going to narrow down the list of girls that you approach. Now, I would say that the more niche the town, the better chances you have of finding a girl who will actually respond to your DM. Because if the girl gets blasted by DM, she's in a really popular area, she might be in New York or something, then that means she's getting a shit ton of DMs. A lot of people are finding her, and therefore that lowers the chance that she'll actually care or look at your DM. So we're going to start off with Melbourne. You could probably actually go more niche than that, but this is just an example. So you go Melbourne. Now you're just going to scroll through, and I guess you're going to start from the top. So look for a girl who shows her face, because you don't want to waste your time finding a girl only to find out that she doesn't want to show her face, because then it's just going to make life harder. So you'll go through, find a girl who looks like kind of amateur, and she shows her face as well. Because if she has like a real professional photo, then it's like, okay, well, she's probably got a team behind her maybe. All right, so here's a good start. So Ellie, and then you'll click on the Instagram. It will take you to Instagram. Okay, she's probably been banned, which means she definitely is new, because a lot of these girls, they don't really understand that if they just blatantly write OnlyFans all over the shop, they'll get banned. So that is likely why she has been banned. Oh, look, Victoria. So it's showing other girls in Melbourne. Well, that's cool. See what I mean? So you want to find amateur-looking girls. That looks pretty like, she looks like a pro. I don't know. We'll click on it. We'll find out. Okay, and then you'll go click on the Insta. Boom. Here she is. Good example. All right, so I'm not going to do it here live, but what you would normally do is you would follow this girl, and then you would send her a message. And I'm going to show you what to say in a sec, but this is all about numbers. You need volume. So you can't just send 3 messages to 3 girls and expect one of them to join, and then boom, you're on your way. That is likely not going to happen. It could, but it's likely not going to happen. So you need to get some real numbers. So we have Candy here. I suggest just loading up a shitload in the tabs. I would also recommend doing this on the phone because you want to use voice messaging for a lot of your pitch. I'll go over that in a sec. But the point is, you want to load up like 10 at a time, just so you can like really hammer through these cold outreaching. So, okay, so that's her, and then you go back, and then you'll click on another one. So we'll go Elise, click on Elise, click on the Instagram, boom, load up another one. All right, so you're just going to load up heaps. Now, this is great because she's got a little amount of followers as well. If you click on a girl, she's got like 20K. She's got the verified tick. It's like, oh, well, you'll pitch her anyway, but the chances aren't good because she's going to get spammed. So using these websites, you're going to do this over and over and over again, and you're just going to just really have a shitload of girls lined up so you can just hammer through with your voice messages, which I'm going to show you in a sec. Because as I said, it's all about numbers. Look, if you're doing 10 or 20 a day and you're wondering why you're not getting anywhere, then you got to pump those numbers up because 10 and 20 is nothing. And I can tell you that most of these girls are probably not even going to see a DM, and they're probably not going to reply. And if some do reply, they're probably going to have an attitude and they're not going to trust you, and they might say something offensive. That's all completely normal because they get spammed all the time. So on the defensive. So just be ready for that. Don't be put off. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. All right. So let's say we were going to message Elise Baby or Candy. You would follow, as I said, because if you message a girl and you're not even following them, I say this because I get pitched by people wanting to partner up in business or whatever. First thing I do, if they're not following me, forget it. I'm not even going to read the rest of your message because that's insulting. So you'll follow them, then you'll send them a message. All right, and now for the script, which is, I guess, the final piece of the puzzle, I've got it all teed up for you here because I'm a top bloke, all right? So here we go. Now, I've tweaked this a bit. Back when I used to do this, when I was still a little wee agency, when it was just me, myself, and I used to open up with an actual voice message. Now, since then, Instagram have got a little tighter, and they won't let you send a voice message unless you've already interacted in the past. So I tweaked it. What you're going to do is the first message you're going to send to them is literally going to be the text. You're going to text. You're going to write the asterisk, type out the words voice message, and then write another asterisk. You're going to send it. What response are you going to get back? You're probably going to get a few question marks. But that doesn't matter because that means because you've interacted, now you can send an actual voice message. So now you can continue as per usual. So now you'll record the actual voice message. And this is what I recommend you say. Something like this. Hey, I came across your profile on Australian OnlyFans while looking for potential models I think would be a great fit. So I run quite a large agency and I think that I can make you a lot more money with the OnlyFans. If you're interested, just reply this and let me know. Otherwise, if you're not, no problem at all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers. Now, I recommend you record it in more or less exactly the same tonality that I did, because this used to work flawlessly. And this is how I knew I was really good right out of the gate. It would be like 10 seconds. And so like the success rate was just crazy. And I signed a German girl. She said she barely understood English, but she wanted to sign up just because she liked the sound of my voice. Now, that's the power of voice messages. Now, a lot of the girls, most of the girls are probably going to say no, blah, 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 or they're not even going to see it. That's just, as I said earlier, that's all about the numbers. We'll assume that they're interested, all right? Because this is going to happen if you do it enough times. This scenario is going to happen, all right? So I'm going to get you ready for it. So that's going to be your first message. Now, the girl could say, all right, go on. Because remember, they're probably on the defensive because they get so many messages from guys, from businesses or whatever. So they send the bare amount of words because you haven't really proven yourself worthy of getting their full attention. So it's going to be very minuscule. So it's going to be something like, yeah, go on. Then you record another voice message. This is the spiel. So, okay, awesome. So the biggest mistake that girls make is not knowing how to sell their content. $5 PPVs, $4 subscriptions, they are not the answer. Like, please, your body is a unique asset and guys will pay a premium to see it. I've taken my experience from e-commerce, applied it to OF. Now I'm crushing it with my clients. We will automate 100% of your OF account and you just supply the content easy. So we'll manage 100% of your account and split 50-50. And the plan is to get you doing 1K days and we go half and half. Simple. Would you like me to go on? Now, I'm aware that the way I read it out is not the way you will actually record it. This is just for YouTube, but you will record this as a voice message. Now, I've actually signed girls just writing it out. So you can even just copy and paste the text because you've already got your attention. You've already conveyed personality through your tonality inside the voice message. So you can send the rest as text if you like, or you can record it as a voice message because then it'll keep piquing their curiosity because they can't help themselves. They want to know what you said in the voice message. So that is the spiel. Now, the most common objection you're going to get, despite me trying to sneak it in there, the most common objection you're going to get is 50% is a lot. Now, that's probably a nice way they're going to say it. They're probably going to say it a lot more worse ways. But as I said, it's a volume, it's a numbers game. Just keep trucking, keep doing it. So that is going to be their objection nearly like 100% of the time. And then you're going to let them know why it is so much. Now you can record this as a voice message or just send it as text. This is this is actually so my agency is incentivized to grow your account. So if you don't make money, then nor do we, because otherwise we could actually charge a fee and do a shitty job, but still get paid the same. So that's actually why we do that. Now you can even go on and elaborate and, talk about costs and how much money you'll spend and dating apps and phones and iPhone farms and whatever. Point is, you'll let them know why 50% is a lot. And then they will normally say something like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm interested. Remember, they're going to say the bare amounts because, as I said earlier, you haven't proven yourself worthy to get their full attention yet. And they get a lot of these messages. So they're just being very brief, but that doesn't matter. If they're interested, that's good. Now, this is the part where you sign, and this is the part where all these other YouTubers just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I try telling people this all the time, but I think I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm doing it from first principles, but I just see a lot of people copy each other. And if you don't get a girl on a call or don't book them in the calendar, then some people think that's not the way to do it and that won't work. But I'm telling you, these girls, especially the demographic that you're probably after, they hate phone calls. They don't know you. There's only a downside to getting them on a phone call or a Zoom meeting, a Zoom call. And the other thing is you could just look like a dork and you could just blow it just because you look like a geek. So you're putting an obstacle there, and the girl could either be too anxious to want to get on a call, but she won't tell you that, obviously. She'll just give reasons why she can't do it. And then even if she does, you could just blow it simply by the way you look and act. So there's only downsides. So you're going to sign them within the Instagram DMs, because remember, this is all inside the Instagram DMs. You're going to actually sign them within it, and that is where the Google Docs comes in. So when they're all interested, you've given them the spiel. Okay, I'm interested. Boom. That's your moment. Okay, fantastic. Take a look at this. You can write this, by the way. You don't need it as a voice message. Okay, fantastic. Take a look at this. And if you like what you see, sign it and we'll get you on your way to becoming a top earner on OF. And then you'll paste the link to the Google Doc. So the contract that you uploaded earlier, you'll upload it, as I said, pre-filled with your stuff. You'll copy the link and then paste it right after this message. So you'll write this out on Insta. Okay, fantastic. Take a look at this. If you like what you see, blah, blah, blah. Then you'll paste the link to Google Docs and boom. Then the girl can click on it. She can look at the contract. She doesn't need to go to email. She doesn't need to book a calendar. She doesn't need to wait 3 days. She doesn't need to go on a Zoom meeting, set up the camera, set up the lighting so she looks good, do the makeup so she can get on a call. She can literally just click on it and boom, see if she likes the contract. And then she'll ask you any further questions. And then it's done. That is it. Now, I'm telling you, this works. This is what I used to do, and it still works. So do this. Don't get them on a call. Don't get them on the Telegram. Don't get them on a WhatsApp. Don't get them on the calendar. Do this. I'm telling you, and it will work. And there you go. That is the way that you can successfully sign a new model to your agency in 60 seconds. Now, as usual, if you like the video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.